Yo, what's up, guys? Just got finished watching this Terrence Crawford and Porter fight, and as just predicted, we know Crawford wins, right? But listen, let me tell you guys what the whole point of this is. This is the whole point of this, all right? I'm telling you guys, the next fight is gonna be Spence versus Crawford. That's the mega fight we're waiting for. As fans, as boxing fans, and as boxers, I don't know about boxers because I'm not a boxer, but as a boxing fan, that's the fight we're going to get. That fight is next. Errol Spence was at the fight, and if you look at the facial expressions of Spence when they stopped the fight, Spence was like, nah, man, that ain't going to happen to me. That ain't going to happen to me. He went to the fight to go watch the fight, and then Crawford clowned him about, oh, I didn't even know Spence was at my fight, which he did know. But the whole thing is because, they don't want to put media coverage on it now because they already know that fight's already been building up. But that's the next fight. And the only reason why I say that is because the WBA belt is in a tournament right now with Ugas and four other fighters. So that's one, two, that's three more fights that we have to wait till the WBA belt is available for Spence to fight. Now, Spence supposedly already has a contract with Ugas to fight, but because of this tournament, that fight is off. And this is what they did on purpose, so that these two can fight. Caps and Fuji did a video about they advocated for Terrence Crawford to fight. To be the WBC mandatory to fight Spence, right? So they've already put in the work to do. They talked to commission everything. That's the next fight that's going to happen. Spence is not looking for a tune-up fight. He's ready to fight, and he was at the fight. So that means that he was interested in who's winning. And just that facial expression on Spence's face after the fight, when Terrence Crawford won, Spence was like, nah, man, that ain't going to happen to me. So that is the next fight we're going to see. So it's going to be great 2022 where you're going to get that fight between Spence and Crawford. Because you have to understand, Crawford is a lot older, and he's towards the end of his career. He's still in the prime of he's still at the prime. So when he fights Spence, he's going to be 34, 35 or something like that. Spence is still younger, so that fight is still valid. And I don't know who you can say who's the top, because Crawford could be the pound-for-pound king because this is what the media is boosting him up to be. But you have to understand, Spence still has two belts. He's got two belts. So if you look at it as far as like accomplishments in the division, Spence is where Thurman was. Spence has both belts. He has the IBF and the WBC. So he has two belts to Crawford's one belt. So in the welterweight division, Spence would be the top fighter in that division because he has two belts. You have to understand that, right? Now, the media is posting Terrence Crawford as pound for pound because he is a three-divisional champion. Spence is only a champion in one division, so you have to kind of see where they rank it as far as like pound for pound. So they don't really have Spence as pound for pound, but Spence is still the number one boxer in the welterweight division because he has two belts, and nobody who's challenged him being able to beat him. Danny Garcia or Sean Porter, right? Now, like I said, just like Crawford said, styles make fights. So, in the fight between Spence and Porter, it was a stylistic fight. Spence didn't try to box. He didn't try to move around. He was fighting Porter at his own game, and he beat him. So now we have a great fight that's getting ready to come up. It's Spence's Crawford is the next fight. I'm telling you, that is the next fight to make happen, and that fight will happen. Spence was there. Crawford did what he was supposed to do. Now we're going to have the mega fight. It's going to be a unification fight. And in my opinion, I think Crawford is a skilled and slick boxer, but I believe that Spence is stronger. He's stronger, more stronger than Terrence Crawford, and his work rate and his boxing style will overwhelm Crawford. That's what I believe. I think Crawford will still hit him with good shots, but I don't think Spence is going to get hurt. And I don't know if Crawford is going to get hurt either, but I think just the way that Spence fights, I can't wait to see Spence fight. I'm not a Spence fan, but I love the way that Spence fights. He's just like the Terminator when he comes in, and I think that Spence will win that fight. And then he will fight Ugas after he fights Crawford, unify the division, and then he might move up. But, we don't really know what's going to happen. This is just what I'm thinking, because Crawford said he might move up to 154. He did say if he doesn't, and basically what Crawford was saying, if he doesn't get a fight with Spence, he's going to move up to 154. Because, again, he has the WBO belt, and he can go and fight the WBO champion at 154 and force that fight if Spence and him don't fight. As far as Porter's okay. He may continue what he's doing. He may box again. He'll probably box again. I don't know. But I don't know. As far as my man Keith Thurman, I don't know about Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman should fight. Keith Thurman is looking for the money fights now. I'm just telling you this because that's what Keith Thurman, at his career, he's looking for the money fight. So any money fight he can fight. Gervonta Tank Davis is a money fight for him. The other money fight may be Spencer Crawford fight. We don't know. But he's looking for the money fight. So that's all that Keith Thurman cares about is money right now. That's all he's concerned about. He can still fight, but he don't have any straps anymore. All he cares about is money because there's no more Manny Pacquiao, okay? Without Manny Pacquiao, Thurman doesn't really have anybody to fight. He's not going to fight Boots because it's not a money fight for him. You have to understand that. Keith one-time Thurman is now Keith Money Thurman. That's all he cares about is money, right? Crawford doesn't care about the money. He's a fighter. He wants to fight Spence. He does want to fight Spence, and he's pushing for this fight. Bob Arum can make the fight. Bob Arum and Al Haymon can make the fight happen, which I believe why that's going to be the next fight. It was a great fight. I enjoyed the fight. Porter did all he could, but Crawford is strong, man. Crawford is really strong with his punches. And he was catching Sean Porter. He was catching Porter. Because Porter never had any... Porter, when he fights, he doesn't have any clean... He doesn't really hit you with clean punches. You know what I mean? And his power is not really there. 17 KOs, power's not there. You have to understand that. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, they both got power and skill. That is a mega fight that I believe we're going to see next year. Spence is ready. Crawford is ready because Crawford is not really concerned because his money is good. So Crawford doesn't care about money, but Spence kind of cares about money. Spence is kind of in the middle. But he will fight Crawford if they make the fight happen, which I think they're going to do. And that's going to be our fight for 2022, maybe May, maybe April. Spence likes to fight in April, right? And Spence is ready. His eye is healed. So that's probably going to fight that's going to happen in April, May or April. Because we got Canelo that's still there, and he's going to be fighting early next year, and then he's probably going to fight in Cinco de Mayo. So you have to look at it. Maybe they'll fight before Cinco de Mayo or after, but I'm telling you, that's the fight that's going to happen. That's what I hope. That's what I believe. And that's it for now. I'm out with the video. I didn't do a live stream because that's not what I do. I just wanted to comment on what I thought about the fight. It was a great fight. And the outcome is like we said. And everybody's going to say that, oh, well, look at Crawford. He stopped Porter. He didn't stop Porter. Porter's dad stopped the fight because he saw that Sean didn't have anything left. He didn't stop the fight with Errol Spence because Sean was in that fight. You have to understand, Sean was in that fight with Spence. And he may have had a chance, but he didn't win. But in that fight, when the fight we just witnessed between Crawford, he didn't have a chance of winning. So, Sean Porter's dad was like, look, you got a family, you got a son. There's no reason to get risk hurt in this sport when you can do other things. You know what I mean? Sean Porter's career is not over as far as boxing goes, but maybe fighting the top elite fighters, possibly. Because Sean Porter's not going to fight any of those younger guys, I'm telling you. Because Sean Porter doesn't want to be a gateway keeper. Sean Porter's got other things to do. He's a smart, intelligent, young person, and he's got other things to do. It was a good fight. They made money. Move on to the next. You know what I mean? But I hope you guys enjoyed the fight. I enjoyed the fight. It was a wonderful fight, and I'm looking forward to Spence versus Crawford because that is the next fight. I'm telling you, that is the mega fight that's coming. Who guys? We don't really care about the WBO belt. Nobody cares about the WBA belt. Whatever. If Spence stays at 154, he may do that. I don't know. But look at this. Somebody's going to try to. I don't know who's going to try to fight Canelo, but these guys, I don't know. Crawford's not going to fight Canelo. Spence may fight Canelo, but I don't know because Canelo's on a whole nother different thing. So we don't even know what's going to happen with that. We look forward to the younger guys, Virgil Ortiz, Bruce Enos, as these guys move up and as they push the production line further for the next generation. All right, guys, I'm going to go enjoy myself. I got some studying to do tomorrow. And, hey, we love boxing, right? All right, I'm out.